Hi guys, Impact is here, and today I'm bringing you an episode of Road to Prestige, and I am aware that this episode, or this today at 4 o'clock, so Friday the 24th at 4 o'clock, should be a free-for-all episode, but I will go through it now after I reply to a message. Anyway, sorry. Back to the done. Yes, I said I am aware that this is meant to be a free-for-all episode, but last night around about 8:30, I was playing some Search and Destroy to get the daily challenge, or not to get the weekly challenge, sorry. Getting the daily challenge in the meantime. The weekly challenge in which was win 15 objective games, which I didn't do yet, and I was just playing S&D because that's the most fun. Because I played plenty of hard points, and I just can't stand having shit team and losing. But when it's free-for-all, it's still quite fun. But anyway, that was obviously Thursday the 23rd at that time, and this kid messaged me. He said loser. He sent me a message saying loser, so I sent him a message back saying camper, because what does he do? He sits in the back of his spawn with the noobiest of classes and waits for you. And with Heatwave as well, so when he gets that, he knows you're there, he will run out and just Heatwave. Yeah, that's strategical, but sitting in the back of the map, nah. So I just said camper, and he, for some reason, he got really annoyed with me saying camper, even though his clan tag was camper, and on his account, his motto for account is camper. So surely it wouldn't annoy him anyway, because he has it, or he's tagged himself as a camper anyway. So now me saying it apparently really annoyed him that he decided to report the Impact SwifTsYT accounts for communications. And recently, it's actually currently 1:45 on the 24th, so today, 2 hours before this goes up, and I was on the Xbox Live webpage on support to see how long it lasted, because for some reason I couldn't ever get the email up, but I did end up getting the email up anyway afterwards. But the ban can't be reversed unless you put a or temporary suspension, as I should say. Can't get reversed unless you reviews or do a review for it. But for some reason I couldn't find that tab, so you know, I felt like I'm just gonna leave it. I was gonna do this now anyway, just in case the review didn't get sorted out, but in time that is. But I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm leaving it because I can't find where I'm meant to be pressing. So that ban actually ends on the 30th, which I'll get into a little bit in a minute about the 30th. But for now, that is actually Thursday next week, so it's only a week. I'm not sure if the ban will end that day or at the time of when that of the time where the ban was set, so around 8:36 I think the time was, to be exact. So like I said, I'll keep you updated for the further information I get, but I will be doing Road to Prestige episodes for a week, which means obviously this one is Friday the 24th at 4 PM. That means there'll be 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, 3 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, and 2 on Thursday. Just in case. On Friday I'll be back to normal, so Friday the 1st of July. So new month, new start, hopefully, without getting reported, hopefully. So we do come back into that with our random gameplay and a free-for-all, so perfect day, because then I don't have to do another episode. But the thing is though, before I get into the 30th, I'm just going to say this now. At the end of the second game, I believe, I level up to 44, sorry. I played a few more games after this. This was back in the last weekly challenge, and that will be, obviously I'm now level 45 on the account. That means 10 more levels. Now, in the Road to Prestige that I mentioned, that was 28 or 14 games, or in other words, well, I think it was 14. Let me just do a bit of counting again, like including this episode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 14. So do the math. 14 times 2 is 28. 28 gameplays. Obviously 14 videos, around about 15 minutes each. I'm not saying that I'm brilliant at the game, but with the skill level I do hold in this game, I'm pretty sure that it should be over around then. Maybe 28 games to do 10 levels. It might not be. I might just get the prestige. But if it does go over, before the last episode of this suspension, then I will end up doing a season 3. So I did say I wasn't going to do a season 3, but thinking about it now, we're in July. or well, not in July now, but we've still got the whole of July, the whole of August, the whole of September. So that's 3 months to do season 3. Obviously we got the first couple of days of November and the last few days, or the last week I should say, of June. So that's how many weeks? Just say 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Let's just say around about 14 weeks till the next Call of Duty. And I do 5 Road to Prestiges a week. So 14 times 5 as it is what's it like, 50? That's 70 episodes. Wow. Yeah, I could easily do season 3, especially when that was 14 times 5 a week. Plus in this next week I'm doing 14 alone, so that's an extra 11. Oh, sorry, extra 9. There's my math screwed up. As we speak, I have done one on my exam today, so I shouldn't be screwing this up since it was a further maths exam. So I should be able to do easy calculations of finding 9. But yeah, so that was that. Back to the 30th that I mentioned earlier. I will actually be going out on the 30th. By going out, I mean I've been invited to go to Thorpe Park with the school, and this bit annoyed me. Look at this. Ran out of ammo a while back, and I was literally 1 kill off of a Wraith, so I was just running around attempting to get a kill. Well, I wasn't running around, I was camping, pretty much camping, or holding a position. I'm probably gonna say it's camping, because I really didn't do anything. So, just to get a gun. He runs past me and he must have had, I think he had 6th Sense on, that's how he knew I was behind him, unless he had awareness on, and no, surely not, because I had dead silence, so it was very unlikely that he heard me. But, actually I didn't have dead silence, did I? It's my Road to Prestige account, I don't have it unlocked. So yeah, I will be going to Thorpe Park. I've been invited to Thorpe Park with the school. I know it's not going to be fantastic, because I went in year 8 with the school, and there was plenty of other schools. It was massive queues, I think. It was a 75, I think, minute wait for Nemesis Inferno, 2-hour wait for, what's it, 2-hour wait for Tidal Wave, because it was a hot day last year, not last year, a few years ago, back in year 8 for me. I'm obviously now year 11. And I think there was like a 2-hour 15-minute wait for the Saw as well. And if you don't know what the Saw is, that's a roller coaster, so is Nemesis Inferno, but Tidal Waves, it's straightforward what Tidal Wave is. But yeah, we are going into the second game now, and sorry if you feel like I'm not, or something's wrong with my voice. I'm a bit, don't know the word, not healthy at this current time, let's put it that way. So a slight bit ill, but not too ill to do this commentary. And even if I was ill, I'd do this anyway, because I kind of need to. I'm not going to take a day off just because I'm not ill. But like I said, yeah, I will be off in that day. Obviously, I've still got to go to school on Monday, which is the 27th. I'll also be watching the England match then. On the 28th, I will be in school again for a Leavers Assembly. And then on the 30th, even though I've left school, I'll be going back to school. I think it's from, I've got to be there by 7:30, like at the school. And I'll be returned around 4:30. So I will, see, it doesn't matter because my videos will be re-recorded. But to anybody who watches this and wonders where I am and not on Xbox, that is why. I will be gone from probably about, well, I won't be on in the morning anyway, so from when I go off the night before until about 5 o'clock, if not later, because the coach could be late back to the school. But yeah, that's pretty much that. What else do I need to talk about in this episode? Oh yeah, I'll talk a little bit about football as well, because there was news, recent news, or not recent, it was yesterday's news, which for some reason I didn't mention. Jamie Vardy signs a 4-year deal for Leicester. So he snubbed Arsenal, he's staying at Leicester, but that's fine by me because it's 29, he's not going to have the potential to be going. He's a striker, he's an outfield player. He's definitely not going to stay playing for much longer. Maybe 4 years he's got a contract for, so he thinks he's going to play for 4 years. Doubt it'll be any longer than that if it does last that long. Obviously 1 year could screw him up, he could get a career-ending injury the next game he plays, which is actually on Monday probably when he plays for England. But I hope he doesn't because he is a decent player at this current time. But hopefully we do end up signing a striker, like Higuain was our second choice, but yeah. But we've also got the likes of Lacazette, which I still believe we should sign. But besides the Arsenal talk at this current time, see, Griezmann of France did sign another deal with Atletico Madrid, and Victor Wanyama, the ex-Southampton midfielder now, is actually a Tottenham player. I don't see why they went after him. I don't think he's a bad player, but he's not exactly the best either. obviously there is better players like N'Gulu Kante. I'm not sure if they actually play in the same position, but I know they both play midfield. Probably different positions, so yeah, but if I am wrong, just correct me. I know someone will that will, because then they will end up watching this video, and if I have mentioned something that is wrong, then I won't hear the end of it for a couple of days, or just a couple of hours. But yeah, other than that, I'm not sure if there's any other news, because I'm not actually on Sky Sports at this moment. I could check for you now, because there's nothing else to talk about. 2 seconds. So, let me just find the news, and I will get back to you. Right, let's just clear all my notifications, because I didn't need them. I was actually watching a video on my tablet before I decided to do a YouTube video, but yeah, why not? I had to do this YouTube video just before everything goes up on the channel, or before 4 o'clock I should say, sorry, because it needs to be up at 4, and it's currently almost 2 o'clock, so I didn't have the time not to do it. Oh, what have I done? I went to reset my connection on my tablet, so turn the internet off and turn it back on, because for some reason it goes to 0 bar. And then if I check, okay, the internet must be a bit messed up in my house, because it's only on 2 bar, normally it goes back up to 4. But at least I've got some internet now. Hopefully it doesn't mess up while I'm doing this commentary, or this commentary will just come to an end. So, unless my control disconnects, and that'll be annoying, so it'll come to an end again on this third clip, or third segment. But Sky Sports is loading right now. But like I said at the start of the video, throughout the video, there will be road prestiges throughout the next week. And if it is finished, season 3 will commence, and it better be a good season as well, because this one's not bad. I would have done this by now, but I did take that month break from YouTube without saying anything, so I just disappeared pretty much. And if you're wondering why I played so very shit in this game, sorry for the language if you don't like me swearing, but the reason I played so shit in this game was because of the shotguns. I literally can't stand playing against shotguns. I don't even like using the shotguns. I like to use them to get diamond on my Impact Swiss accounts. But yeah, most of them were shotgun in this building, and they had control. For me to break it and get control was kind of hard. You'll see later on actually where I go in, use kinetic armor, get a few kills, and then get heat waved by a shotgun and get 2-pieced. I think that was around about 72, 74. We was losing by 2. If I remember when I was recording, so you'll find out then. Any news? West Ham 130 to sign Alexandre Lacazette this summer after reports in Le Quepier that a bid has been submitted for the Lyon striker. It's 5 he signs with PSG. Okay, we haven't even looked into him at the moment, Arsenal, so I don't even know why I keep mentioning him, because yep, we're not even going after him. We can't really get him, can we? But yeah. Is it any news? Friday's Arsenal transfer. Why is there always a tab of Arsenal rumours now? There's loads of viewers. Vardy, here we go. Jamie Vardy decided to snub a move to Arsenal. He was not convinced Arsenal played the right style of football to suit his game. Is there a quote from him? Don't think so, but yeah, I can understand why, because he's not really this player, is he? Anyway. Juventus are looking at Sanchez or Romelu Lukaku, or even Michy Batshuayi, or whatever his name is, from Marseille. I don't have a clue. Okay, we're not the only one with transfer rumours. Manchester United have got him as well. Okay, so has Liverpool. That Marseille striker I mentioned earlier, West Ham have actually bid for him. Arsene Wenger says he respects Jamie Vardy's decision to reject Arsenal to remain at Leicester, and has wished the England forward good luck in the future. So Wenger's showing some character behind him, isn't he? Any more news? Look at these whispers. Anything to do with Arsenal? No. Right, there's no more news. So that is going to be it for this commentary. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, comment and subscribe, suggestions down below, and I'll try to get my account back, or sorry, not account back, I will try to get these road procedures done as quickly as possible, so you can see the best of the best, or not the best of the best, but see plenty of uploads from me, and get as many quick cases for the next supply drop opening, and I will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow, and guess what, it's a road of prestige, so see you later, have a nice day.